powers, and he just arbitrarily rid her of those powers by tricking her. So, no, he wasn't such a great guy. You know, Bond is Bond, and he certainly isn't politically correct. He doesn't belong in the 90s, although now he's here in the 90s.
Certainly enjoys women. I don't think he trusts them. And he likes to have the upper hand, and he likes to be the dominant one. I haven't smacked any of them around yet in the movie, so, well, actually, I did. Famke got a dig in the jaw, I think.
You'll understand if I don't call.
I won't lose sleep over it.
Sweet dreams.
One has a difficulty, obviously, with the character of Bond as society evolves.
Are these the same
Little by little, Bond has had to catch up with the rest of the world.
You think I'm an accountant?
Recent films have directly acknowledged the sexism inherent in Bond.
The thought had occurred to me.
Good. Because I think you're a sexist, misogynist dinosaur, a relic of the Cold War, whose boyish charms, though wasted on me, obviously appeal to that young woman I sent out to evaluate you.
James?
Invincible's underway for Singapore.
Where are you?
Oh, Moneypenny. I'm just...
If there is a criticism about where it's gone, too politically correct and a little too not quite dirty enough, not quite sort of rough enough.
You always were a cunning linguist, James. Don't ask. Don't tell.
Sexism is much more effective when it's insidious, and I think in the Bond films they're so upfront about it. It's an integral part of the 007 character.
The 60s, the 70s are very different to the 90s. I'm horrified at some of the things that we did when I look back.
I'm looking for Dr. Goodhead.
You just found her.
A woman?
Hi, I'm Plenty.
But of course you are.
Plenty O'Toole.
Named after your father, perhaps?
I tend to notice little things like that, whether a girl is a blonde or a brunette.
And which do you prefer?
Oh, providing the collars and cuffs match.
My name is Pussy Galore.
I must be dreaming.
When James Bond isn't about sex, he's about violence, sometimes brutal, often lethal.
He's not one of these white Western heroes, is he? Because he's the kind of chap who would shoot somebody in the back.
That's right, but he's not...
Pretty un-British.
Yes, all right, it's very un-British, you're quite right, but it's also pretty un-American, in fact, because these Westerns, I mean, are usually where, you know, they won't shoot until, you know, the other man draws the gun. Bond isn't equipped that way. I mean, the thing for him to do is to kill right now, because he's got to go right on working. He's got to progress his work for his government.
Where's Peckish? Pyramids!
Of course, James Bond was a killer, but somehow he always killed the people who were trying to kill him. In Goldfinger, I think it was, where he threw the electric fire in the bath and electrocuted the would-be assassin. Shocking.
Shocking. The violence in Bond was rather sort of comic strip violence when I started. And towards the end, I thought they became too violent.
You shot your boat, Stromberg. Now it's my turn.
Well, I've always hated guns anyway. They had terrible problems with me firing a gun because I blink before the gun goes off. It's because I'm a coward.
Doesn't all this killing poison James Bond's character?
Oh, please, spare me the Freud.
I might as well ask you if all the vodka martinis ever silenced the screams of all the men you've killed. Or if you find forgiveness in the arms of all those willing women for all the dead ones you failed to protect.
Pretty dark, obsessive, solitary. He's a survivalist. And he just lives for the job. He lives well, lives with the greatest of confidence. Would you like him? You'd certainly feel his presence in the room, that's for sure. You'd certainly know you were in the company of a man who's lived and who has kind of danger to him.
All the heroes I know are dead.
Talia, listen to me.
How can you act like this? How can you be so cold?
It's what keeps me alive.
No. It's what keeps you, though.